Okay, something about enchanting music discs into a blue version. If I have like a extra copy of, say, 13, I never keep the extra copies. Yeah, next time I find a loose copy of 13, I'm just gonna pick it up. Yeah, it's gonna work. Next time I find another 13, as in the music disc, of course I'll keep it. I'll keep the next copy I find to replace this one. Oh, hey there, physicist. I totally forgot you could do this to the music discs. Noise Storm Ether, I believe we already have this one. Why are you smelting your... I didn't know I was gonna get, like, a duplicate of one I own already. I forgot it was literally just gonna give you the same one back. As, well, it gives you a different disc back, but it's one that I own already. Which is awkward. The tooltip, one of the tooltips said that I could do that, so I was just curious, and well... I already owned that disc, as it turns out. Yeah, I completely forgot what it smelts into. So yeah, there you have it. Is it really is it like super hard to access? I barely even looked at the like guide on how to. Because I'm not too terribly interested in going for it. I would probably rather do endless mode or badge hunt. Typically, I guess endless mode, let's just say I get like 300 to 400 plus doors in, and it's like, at that point, I'm not doing another attempt. But I still feel like playing a bit, maybe just do some random badge hunts. That is when I decide I want to maybe try endless mode again. Okay, good to hear. Not sure exactly when I'm going to need that turbine, but I'm thinking at this point maybe just start getting ready. That's what I was thinking. There maybe is a badge associated with that piece of content. Not gonna lie, I do kind of wish there was a 1,000 door badge for endless mode and pressure. So I know I need... What is the rotational complex again? That was this piece. I was about to see how much infused alloy I had, and turns out the answer is barely any. Plenty of control circuits, sure. I did make a bunch of those recently. I do believe I need... Yeah, I do believe I need a lot of infused alloy. Not just for this, but for the future as well, for anything else I want to do in the future. Every higher tier alloy, you need to start with infused to get there, for one thing. Wait, did this thing just... Okay, maybe my game just lagged a bit. I'm probably gonna run out of... I'm probably still gonna find a way to run out real quick because... Yeah, as of late, I've just been burning through so much iron, whether it be converting it to steel or more alloy or you name it. Also, lead, that was to set up the whole fission reactor. Steel, both for the fission reactor, which I don't even think it's in the shot right now. If you look, like, literally just right over there, it's barely in the shot. In this little corner of the window. Okay, or if I stand here, it's between this wire and the digital miner. And the dynamic tank, which is in the shot here. I don't know, maybe I can make a bigger window. Just so, I don't know, I can actually see more of my machine, so I can actually see more of, like, everything I built outside. I just assume we need a lot of these, so I'm making a lot of these to start. I'm trying to remember if I only need a single rotational complex. I think I do only need a single one. Turbine rotor. I need, like, one of these for... Okay, I'm trying to think how many of these I'm going to need, perhaps. I don't think we want to go overkill here for now. Because the more turbine blades I tack on, just the wider they're going to become. That's why I'm thinking don't go overkill just yet. Until I know exactly what we're dealing with here. Yeah, you reminded me that if, like, as I just tack on turbine blades, they get wider and wider. And then something about valves to get in and out steam and what the turbine output power? It outputs power and it outputs coolant back into the reactor. I'm just gonna make 4. And then I'll have to figure out how many turbine vents I'm gonna also need. And then I guess to start, we'll be building the thing. Probably gonna aim to set it up right around here or something. Okay, my gut's telling me try this size for the turbine. If need be, I can always just shrink it. Due to, I don't know, maybe running out of blocks. go and do, yeah, this right here. Yeah, I'm gonna run out super quickly, it looks like. Alright, so how bad will it be to just try and set these up? Yeah, the more you tack on, just the wider they're gonna get. And if these start to actually touch the sides of the turbine, then that's no good. Of course I suck at flying, I still crash into walls. Osmium, and then we need... How much steel do we got? Some. At the rate we're going, I'm probably gonna need way more than what I have. Okay, I meant to do something like this. I think for now I'll stop here with the blades, and hopefully that's still gonna maybe be enough. I don't know yet exactly what size we're building up to. I have not figured out exactly just yet. Who's next to me? I was trying to see where that zombie was from. For one thing, I hope I've done everything correctly so far, for one thing. I'm hoping it's all correct so far. And we need a valve to... yeah. I'm just gonna put one here. And hopefully that's okay to put one here. Hopefully it's fine. No, I meant to do... put that back. Yes, put it back. Where is my... yeah, here it is. I think if I go any taller, the blades are going to start to get too wide, so I think I kind of have to stop. Should probably stop building it here, the height on the turbine. I think it's best we stop at that point. I'm still gonna need more blocks to go through with this anyway. Alright, I'm pretty much down to the last of my steel already. We're already down to the last of it. So you know what that means? I gotta get more coal ready. That's what that means. And then this will have to go through yet another step to turn this enriched iron into steel dust, and then that into steel that's actually usable. Cannot wait for this to be done. Then maybe from there I can actually finish building up my turbine. Maybe. I'm trying to think right now, how many vents am I gonna perhaps need? I don't know, I guess at this point I'm just gonna maybe end up making extra just to be sure I have enough. Alright, this needs more coal to function, of course. Just about done here. Well, at least with the enriched iron. Now this all has to go here. And then from there, yeah, hopefully I can just now make enough blocks to finish up a turbine. I guess while I wait, I'm gonna go just look up the steps necessary to build one of these. In case maybe I forgot a crucial step or two. Assuming this guide loads. Pressure disperser, where do I get this and do I need it? Pressure disperser, so apparently I do need these. What is structural glass? I don't know, if I want to make my turbine see-through, I could use that. If I want it to be see-through. So pressure dispersers, it looks like those go on top or something. Blades don't touch sides, yes. One coil will support 4 blades. You'll never need more than 7 coils. Electromagnetic coil. So where does this have to go? Fill the interior layer around the rotational complex with pressure dispersers. Place electromagnetic coils above the dispersers. They must touch the rotational complex and each other? Am I doing this right? Thanks. Something looks cool, finally. But now I'm just stuck on whichever step necessary to complete the turbine. I'm seeing there's more and more steps I apparently forgot about. Apparently I need to go craft a lot of these. I'm probably gonna likely overdo it since I don't know the exact... I'm not sure even 100% on the exact amount. And it takes like 4 steel ingots per, it looks like. Okay, I got 12 to start. And it's gonna become nighttime again, so just, can we skip that so I don't get mobbed while I'm trying to build the turbine? Otherwise I'll probably just get mobbed while I try and build. I believe this is probably like more than enough, I think, to finish off our turbine, maybe? Can be placed in any arrangement above a rotational complex as long as they are all touching each other and the complex itself. Steel, gold, and the energy tablet. It's going to convert the steam that accumulates in the fission reactor into power. And it's also going to just convert some of that steam back into coolant that can just feed back into the reactors, so I can just keep the reactor running for longer and generate power at the same time. Otherwise it may take forever to really just produce a meaningful amount of polonium. But I'm trying to remember what step I needed to do again. I'm getting kind of confused here with all the different steps I'm being asked to do. All while just wondering, when am I gonna run out of materials next? I'm probably gonna run out soon. Again, I'll probably run out. Yeah, because for one thing, it appeared that I was already starting to run short on infused alloys already. I think I'll just make 5 of these for now, and then see from there. Apparently I'm missing... Am I missing something? Thought I was. Thought so. I guess for now, I'll do that. And then see from there, because I'm still exactly not even honestly sure. I guess we'll see from there. Do I have... No, I don't have turbine casing. Thought I had. I don't have. I forgot to make more turbine casing because I was just caught up with the other steps. Literally got caught up on the other steps still. This might be enough. Might be too much. I don't know yet. We'll have to just get back there and kind of see. Just kind of fly back there and we'll see. So, at or above the level of the rotational complex, you say? We're at the level of the rotational complex. So you said turbine vents at the level of. So that would be at about here. This is the rotational complex. This is the level of this. So I get my turbine vents out and start placing them here, like so. I'm probably still going to be missing a block or two. Pressure dispersers apparently go like this. I still can't interact with it yet. Apparently it's still missing a block or two. So if these go on top, still, like, nothing happens. Nothing's happening still. Fill the interior layer around the rotational complex with pressure dispersers. This I did. Place electromagnetic coils above the dispersers. Build the wire frame the perimeters of the walls out of turbine casings. Put in saturating condensers anywhere above the rotational complex except in the walls or the ceiling. So we're above the dispersers and then anywhere above the rotational complex is what you're saying, right? So am I even like interpreting this correctly? Am I even reading this right? Am I even like understanding this or no? Am I even reading this right? No, I don't feel like that goes there, personally. I don't feel like it does. Well, this needs like 2 valves anyway, so I guess we'll just... Can we put the second one in somewhere? Might as well just install the second one. Kind of just get her out of the way. So that's like output coolant or something, and then that goes in the turbine. I need a pipe for that to pipe it in here, yes. And then from there, it's like, okay, I'm not so sure anymore. And then from there, it's like, okay, I'm a little more confused. Okay, there's a useful screenshot. Detailed interior of a 7x7x10. So saturating condensers above, it said. Pressure dispersers below the coils, it said. I think. So a layer for, well, a layer for pressure dispersers, on top of that a layer for coils, on top of that a layer for saturating condensers. Am I understanding this right? Steel, tin, and buckets. Alright, good thing I've been also just stockpiling tin, because we need that too, it looks like. Also, I think once again I am out of steel. Oh, I have 48. I will be out real soon. I will be out in no time at this rate. Yeah, at the rate I'm going through it. Hello? Can I have? I just want that back. Also, just the feeling I'm gonna have to make more steel to really close this out. I'll do 9 of these for now to start. Let me just do like the last couple of electromagnetic coils and kind of just get it out of the way. Unless I run out of tablets halfway or something. Or steel. That too. I ran out of steel, it looks like. I'm starting to run out. I think I'm just gonna ignore this guy for now. Saturating condensers, you say, just go above. So will this work? I need just a bit more casing, I take it, to just finish this off. I'm gonna need quite a bit more, in fact, to finish it off. This is just not gonna do it, isn't it? Which means let's go make more steel to go through with this. So how much more steel will this be exactly that I need? How much more are we talking here? That's how much more coal should I get ready? Nope. Do that. Okay, at least this is coming along nicely. Yeah, I still have plenty more iron, thankfully, just lying about. Still kinda had all that. Okay, put that back in. We're not done yet. Definitely not finished yet. Turbine casing. Yes. Just making sure we're still on the same page here. Actually, no, thinking about it now, maybe I want to do some glass instead. Trying to just make sure we're still on the same page. Structural glass is gonna work, for the record, right? Can always just do this, I guess, in case maybe it doesn't? Alright, that already eats up all my steel. So that eats it all up already. I don't even know why this pressure dispersal, I don't know why this is still on my hotbar. then I have to also, lastly... Unless I start swapping out some of these blocks for glass, it won't be enough. Whoa! Okay! What is this thing literally spawning inside my turbine? This creeper. Why is this creeper literally spawning inside my turbine? Once the fans are spinning, there's no way you're gonna survive in there, buddy. Also, not to mention, I really do like it when my stuff doesn't just get blown up. That's probably, like, by far, that's definitely the most interesting place I've seen a creeper yet. Easily the most interesting place I've seen it show up. Okay, I see the red particles. That looks good. So that means it's complete. I'm guessing I just want to, like, put some more glass in. This will just basically, like, shut the entire thing down briefly again. So the glass will work, definitely. Wait, am I missing something? Can there not be glass here? Does that not actually work? Or these blocks may be causing it to fail. Yeah, it needs the input steam. Otherwise, what's the point in even, like, having it? Otherwise, why is there, like, would there be no reason to have it? I want to go and grab some pipes, but I absolutely do not want to leave that running while I'm nowhere near it. If that's running, I want to be, like, right next to it, so I just know what's happening at all times. So turbine vents and pressure dispensers. These are just excess blocks I don't believe I'm gonna need at this rate. So... I'll just grab the ones that I have, like, a bunch of. I'll just take all of them, actually. I think I'm missing something else. Or is it... No, I think it's the... I think steam's a gas, not a liquid. Steam's a gas, not a liquid, I'm pretty sure. I believe I'm carrying the wrong type of pipe or whatnot. I believe I did just carry the wrong one. Well, we'll see if I did. Cannot configure this. Where's my tubes? Okay, it looks like I see some white... that's probably the steam coming into the tube right there. Okay, it looks like I did it. Steam input. Yeah, it looks like I did it. The turbine is running. So something about another port for... Okay, and then this is just the electricity. This is a power source now too. I know if I knock this out, that's just gonna turn off the entire thing, but... Okay, now the steam's just disappearing. Okay, do I really want to put these wires in front of the vents, though? I don't think that's the best play. Something's telling me to not do that. You know, all the steam is just disappearing right now from this turbine. Apparently. And then I'll replace this with another valve or something, or port or whatever. Replace that with the fission reactor port. I do not believe I may have thrown it out. In that case, I can just go make another. I will. Let me just keep both, actually, just in case. You never know. I'll keep both. And then this. Don't know what to do with it yet. Not actually 100% sure. Now I need to put the valve in. Or the port, whatever it's called. I got a creeper following us, and a spider following us. Just get them to clear out. Oh, and a baby creeper following us. So if I run this, now what happens? This runs. Yes, it does. I need to configure an output port or something, right? Still draining ridiculously fast, the water. Well, I guess at the very least, the steam buildup is no longer going to be an issue. Because I think if the steam were to have built up too much, then I don't know. Had the steam built up too much, then I wouldn't be able to keep running it. Getting so tantalizingly close to our first polonium pellet at this point. So all that energy we stored up is still there. Right, I think I did see that number change. Okay, the number's going up. And wow, it can hold a lot of energy. But I'm still thinking, it's like, what do I do here to have this just go in? I think I need to configure this. Output waste, output coolant, input only. That's supposed to be input. Input fissile fuel, input coolant? Am I doing this right? Am I even doing this correctly? Shouldn't there be steam coming through here or something and coming back into the turbine? Shouldn't there be? Or no? I feel like there should be. I must be doing something wrong still. I don't know, I feel like there's maybe a step I'm still missing or something like that. Maybe. Anyway, generate the steam, but I'm trying to like do something else with it besides just let it disappear. Turn steam back into water when outfitted with saturating condensers, which I did do that. Yeah, I'm supposed to be turning the steam back to water, I think. Steam back into water. In that case, I think I need to use the other kind of pipe. If the steam becomes water, then it's a liquid. It goes through this pipe, not the tube. I think. I'm starting to have a hunch that I'm just doing this wrong. Just starting to have a hunch I'm doing this incorrectly. Ah. Right. So steam turns back into water, right? Oh, okay. So it plugs into this. Plugs into the vent. So the valve, I guess the valve can just be... Will the energy come in through that? So you see where to hook up the pipe now. And I can only imagine this is where I hook up the other end. You know, just do it is all. Maybe if I actually had like a ledge to stand on, this would actually help quite a bit. Would help a lot if I actually had something proper to stand on, just saying. Because yeah, I definitely see water just building up into the pipes. which should then just go right back into the... here. And if I just... Do I need to keep going around just to, like, put more pipes down? So we should see water just coming back into this turbine here. Okay, I noticed the numbers both going back down and up. Okay, now the number is kind of just going straight up at this point. I still better watch it. Yeah, I'm running the reactor and the number seems to the coolant number. This number seems to be increasing, not decreasing now, so looks like I finally have the turbine set up correctly. Looks like the setup is good. This looks exactly like what we need to be doing. And then if I check here, spent nuclear waste. Can I tell this spent nuclear waste to go into these barrels? Yeah, because at this point we're actually gaining water back faster than we burn it, which is just crazy to think about. If I up this amount, the rate at which we burn the fissile fuel, if I up the burn amount, I'm not just gonna go like increase it to the max immediately. I think that's a good way to just have the reactor melt down and get us killed. I do kind of want to try that just for the fun of it. Okay, it burn rate's at 6 and still it's going down, but... Or is it going back up? I'm still just gonna stand next to this thing the entire time. I'd still be like absolutely mental to just leave this by itself. So we're gonna scram. 10 is still probably a bit too much even with. And then I gotta find a home for this nuclear waste. Spent nuclear waste, I gotta find a home for it. Gases, is there... Where's the setting for... Is there a gases setting again on this thing? Or is that, I think that's... Is that a liquid or a gas? So the right side, the back should be output, I think. Okay, I can't, like, declare it as input. Or no, I can't declare it as output. Okay, no more spent nuclear waste. I guess now it's all in these barrels. If I do that again, yeah. It's probably just for the best that I decrease the burn rate again. I could go theoretically all the way up to 35, but running it that quickly, I think that's a good way to risk just getting ourselves outright killed here. Sounds like a really good way to get ourselves killed. Okay, I think it's running smoothly enough now. It's running and it's still, the coolant's going up faster than it's gaining it back faster than it's losing it. can't still. Might as well just still wait for the rest of this fissile fuel to burn out. Or I guess when we see, like, the first sign of danger here, particularly a creeper. Just imagine this is still going, no problem right now. Yeah, without the turbine, this would have taken a lot longer to get anything meaningful out of it. Creeper. 2 of them. Plenty more where that came from. Well, I can clearly see them all. I might as well just knock them out for some easy gunpowder. Yeah, I believe I just turned that reactor back. Yeah, I turned it back off as soon as I just went back home. Still feel like it's risky business to leave it on unsupervised regardless. I guess for now it would be really nice to get all of this excess crap out of my inventory. There's a creeper just right outside, apparently. And a spider. All while I'm trying to just put stuff away now, don't mind me. I'm trying to just put things away that I don't need to keep carrying. Extra gunpowder, extra rotten flesh, extra you name it, I got it at this point. Tubes. Eventually we'll have to find a home for all of this excess stuff I'm still accumulating. Kind of just find an extra home for it. Chemical tank that's empty. I'm still randomly carrying it around for some reason. Enrichment chamber, I'm probably just gonna throw the extra out. I'm probably gonna go outside and be faced with a lot of mobs the moment I step outside. Let's see. The moment I step outside, what's gonna happen? And the moment I step outdoors, it's quite a scene to behold, actually. Okay, I accidentally knocked out my seeds again. I want to just knock out only the melons. I guess the excess, yeah, whatnot, I can just put it away. Okay, so this has certainly been accumulating, and... Oh yeah, we still have our digital miner here. Still, there's a bunch of ore in there. Still. I'm thinking maybe just this third story Yeah, I'm gonna definitely build something up there, but I'm thinking maybe that could just be, like, exclusively storage at this point. I don't know. I thought there was, like, a really cool-looking block or something I can maybe build stuff out of. Hazard block. How do I make this again? Yellow, black concrete. I don't know, looks interesting. And there's hazard slabs or something. Hazard block slabs and walls. Oh, vertical slabs too, apparently. So, concrete. How do you do concrete again? Sand and gravel. Chemical injection chamber. Water vapor. Chemical injection. It'll save me the trouble of just manually putting the concrete powder in water to harden it. That would save me quite a bit of trouble. Alright, there's some more oak wood. Yeah, I just wanted some more ladders to actually get up to the 3rd floor, don't mind me. How else are we supposed to really get up here? Okay. Bone meal. In that case, I'm just doing that. If I just put these... Okay, I can grow an extra large fir tree just by putting 4 together like so. Yeah, this is gonna let me just net wood even faster. Yep, that's plenty of wood. And then I just realized, okay, if I really wanted to use the sawmill just to get more planks. I keep forgetting that I possess this. Completely forget I already actually own that. Much faster to just, I don't know, craft with by hand anyways. Still plenty of planks. But regardless. If we have a sawmill, we might as well use it. Might as well use it since we own one. Oh, I keep forgetting, yeah, there's also sawdust. I don't believe I personally have a use for it, and if I ever do, I can always just easily get more anyways in the future. Very easy to just use that sawmill and cut some logs. Just gonna take some of this with me and probably just go with the alchemy table and see what kind of blocks we can make and see what kind of blocks we can use. Lunar cobble and turquoise cobble. Got a zombie somewhere. What was I able to do with smooth stone again? I'm trying to remember. Oh, I can use the bed, surprisingly. Even though we have a zombie right outside. Oh, right. It's just these, again. Charcoal block, plating block, flint block. Withered bone block. Soul sand, gold nugget, sun metal blend. So that's how we get sunstone. That's how I make sun metal block. Oh, that's a lot of plating blocks we just made. Just like that, that's a lot. Alright, already 3 stacks worth. Because I'm thinking maybe, just for the hell of it, I'll use that to build. That block placement sound, I love it already. I'm loving it already. I guess just to start, we'll place all these down just to get the ball rolling. I need more. Alright then. I guess that's a start. And I gotta decide, what am I gonna make the floor out of? We need a floor now too, do we? Definitely need a floor now too. Sheet metal block. Okay, so that's how I make these. Easy enough. Maybe make a floor out of these, perhaps. Oh, it sounds just like the other blocks I was placing. Mostly wooden house, and then I'm just putting like a third story that's pretty much all made out of metal. Tacking that onto it. Alright, so there's finally a roof on this building now. It took long enough, but finally done it. There's a roof on that building now. I think we're gonna go with that. Ladder. Also, more torches, yeah, so we can actually just light the room up. That would probably be wise. Alright, just so I can actually make some windows so I can see out here. I'll have to still put the glass in, but that way we can see outside. Give me another crafting table. Wait, that's not the ordering. This is the more convenient way to just layer out. again. That didn't really hurt at all. Still. I'll have some extra left over in that case, and then just gonna ask myself, yeah, then decide on what the roof's gonna look like. But I think first still, torches, which should be in order as well. Thinking about it now, how much gravel do I even have in my possession? Okay, I have some still. Still have quite a bit. Meanwhile, I still have a pretty full inventory of stuff. Try and just, I guess, lighten the load a bit here. So seriously, I really don't have a home for these oak logs now, do I? I really do not have a home for them. I guess I'll just move this book of lore someplace else. It's gonna go here for now. And there's still gonna be like the matter of just making a nice roof also. Hold on, I kinda want to do like some red blocks and some black blocks for the roof. Okay, I can make stairs. It's nice. So blood shroom stem. Okay, apparently I can't just do alchemy with the blood shroom stuff. Or any other lock to get to blood shroom. Apparently not. So I will limit just how much of this I'm gonna have to go around. That's still a very nice red color. Block of Enderman muscles, I'm not sure. Shapeshifting tool. I'd have to destroy every block. Where do we get this from, though, exactly? Also, where does this curse mob, where's this spawn? I've still yet to ever see. Still never seen any of these guys. Yet. Kelvin. Light level, spawn below 8. I don't believe I've ever seen one of these just running around my world either. Or one of these curses either, just running around. So that's how you get blocks of flesh, understood. Block of ribs. Block of creeper ribs. Never seen any of these at any point appear just yet either. Oh, you can eat the cheese block. Not just place it in the world, you can also eat it. I can place these however I want, right? Yeah, I can. And then just gonna pick out the color that I actually want by doing, and that's all I gotta do there. I guess they'll always just do this the tedious, the old-fashioned way anyways. It'll be simpler, just absolutely, like, definitely more tedious. Maybe not that tedious, thinking about it now. Plenty in there. Plenty of hydrogen in there still. That is plenty stuff. Okay, we'll have to pick up all of these blocks though still. I gotta grab all these. Probably would have been better off at this rate just setting up the water vapor, thinking about it now. Still have to go grab them all. I still have a bunch of it in powder form, apparently. Oh, almost half of it didn't even harden yet. Alright, so that's 2 stacks of black concrete, once I know exactly what I want to be doing with it. Alright, let's get this started now. Oh, the planks sound like... Oh, they're gonna planks are gonna sound like that? Ew. They're gonna sound all squishy. Can I even make these into stairs or no? I can. What about slabs? That's redwood, and yeah, that'll work. Sounds all squishy, ew. Do I want to build with these, or... I mean, if I run out, then I have to actually go looking for them. Redwood, on the other hand. Should have no reason to actually having to go, like, look for it or anything. I'm thinking Bloodshroom, I'd have to literally just kind of go look for more if I ever need more. I am just really thinking right now how I'm gonna have to keep looking for this, and that slimy sound that it's making is making me feel a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know, just the fact that wood is making that noise is making me feel a little awkward. I don't know, wood usually doesn't make that noise. That's probably what's... I think that's all. I think that's what it's doing. That's why it's doing that for me. Wood normally doesn't make that noise. That's still pretty nice and red anyways. Even like this. Ooh. And the way I'm setting this up right now, I'm probably gonna need plenty more planks to go through with all this. Okay, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. I didn't think I'd actually fall. Even if I do, I just jetpack right back up, if anything. Okay, not like that. Is there a way to change the jetpack mode? I do not know what rotation lock is, and quite frankly, yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Social interactions are only available in multiplayer. Well, of course. What are you expecting? Unless it's with NPCs. I'm not really going to be talking with anybody. I vaguely remember there was a feature to just put the jetpack in hover mode or something. Okay, I'm glad this is all sorted alphabetically. But my the G key, seems to be down to like 2 things at once here, is what it's looking like. Yeah, it's bound to at least 2 things at once. Yeah, so that's how we do it still. I'll be able to just make plenty more planks where that came from, so we'll be fine still. Now let me just skip another night if you don't mind. Alright, that's 2 more trees to start knocking out. I'm gonna have to recharge this disassembler real soon, it's looking like. Don't you think we gotta get through this tree before that happens? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, this is literally just full of energy now, holy. Might as well upgrade these energy cubes when I get the chance to. Alright, so is this energy even gonna decrease? Or do we have like so much, or did the excess energy from the turbine somehow find its way into the rest of the power grid to just really boost us? It would really, yeah, it would absolutely boost us, like, big time in that case. And Okay, I see the llama, and I hear the wandering... Yeah, that's a wandering trader, alright. Alright, that's plenty more planks. I might as well still just finish chopping down the rest of these... Finish these trees off. But I guess before then, see what's for sale here. Wandering trader, what is he selling? So what are you selling? Fire coral block. Rose? Wait, how rare is that? Wait, that's the original rose from way back in the day. Rose. These don't really spawn anymore, do they? That's like an old school Minecraft thing, isn't it? The rose. Nowadays we have poppies for our red flowers. So you're selling me a rose. I bought 6. Roses, I'll buy 6. Because apparently I don't want to sell me more. Tundra shrub. No clue what I'm gonna do with that. Holy crap, we got some roses now into our collection. I guess I'm just gonna plant them outside or something for now. Yeah, plant them outside. Just flex the roses. Alright, that's plenty more logs already. In that case, I'll just get back to building then. And see if I can make it look nice, or if it's just gonna end up looking like shit because I didn't plan this out well enough. Moving to the other side to continue what I started. First things first, if it doesn't look symmetrical, then that's a no-go for me. If it doesn't look symmetrical, I clearly screwed something up big time. It looks about right so far. So far it looks about correct to me. Or do I maybe just want to make it even taller? Taller it is. Achieve? How am I gonna achieve that, you might ask? Really simple, actually. Why am I just... I need to, like, ideally stop falling. This is just gonna slow me down if I keep falling. And then you wonder, yeah, why I just waited until I got the jetpack to just start building. If I fall, it literally doesn't matter. It does not matter at all if I fall. We'll be eventually just repeating this on the side opposite as well. Okay. I'll probably go under here also and just remove some blocks. I'll think about it. Still not selling any more roses, I see. Understood. There we go. Can't wait to just find even more random pieces of redwood blocks just lying around. Alright, that's him drinking his invisibility. Understood. Gotta survive somehow. So the roof is already sort of coming along here. And just put that back on fast, like I usually have it. More of these. And continue where I left off. Oh, you were looking at my Twitter account. X, formerly Twitter. I don't know. I have no idea who deleted it. I have no clue who deleted my TV Tropes page. Someone else created it. I expanded upon it. And then someone else entirely, probably from the person who created it, deleted it. I have no clue who that was. What an asshole. Oh, what bugs me the most was the reason left behind for why it was deleted. Non-creative, non-narrative Let's Player. What are you saying about non-creative? I've been building Super Mario ROM hacks for like over 10 years. I am the proud author of Bits and Pieces, Return Trip, Disc Defrag, just to name a few. Oh, Colossus. Just to name a few. And this is and still ongoing, by the way. I have an absolutely large repertoire of Super Mario ROM hack / games I've made over the years, and it's still going. I have no idea. I really doubt it's related. I'm willing to bet it's probably not even related to, like, anyone I know. I mean, crazier things have happened. I'm gonna say not likely, but still, crazier shit's happened. Yeah, there's a hover mode on this jetpack. I recently just remembered. If I want to build like this, it's even more convenient to build like this with the hover mode on. By the way, no longer Already? He, right? Is retiring already? I remember, it wasn't even that long ago he won that copyright dispute against that one account that was just re-uploading his music. Really? I mean, unless they really post like pics or anything, I'm not gonna know. Or they state their pronouns. She just goes by him. Okay, I guess that's another way to know. Because when I first heard it, I was like, no way, this is a dude. Certainly, this would not be this will certainly not be like the first time that like a woman like pretending to be a man, or just. What was I about to say? Well, I was thinking like an example of like a woman just like, I don't know, writing a book using her initials. Yeah, I'm thinking of how J.K. Rowling pretty much never actually wrote her like full name. Like when she wrote the early Harry Potter books, she just put her like her initials for her first and middle name. Back in the day, it was like, we're not gonna buy this crap if it's written by a woman. Okay. Yeah, way back in the day, people were like, we're not gonna buy this shit if a woman writes it. So yeah, like, J.K. Rowling just wouldn't actually put, like, her first name. She'd just write her initials. That's kind of what it made me, like, think of somehow. Okay, I think it would be smart to actually light this up now. Huh? Okay, that's a skeleton outside my... Yeah, that's a skeleton outside my house. And people stop debating my gender. Okay, now I'm honestly confused. So which gender is it? I'm confused now. Okay, I literally just forgot that, yeah, I want to make torches. So that room's not gonna be like a haven for mob spawns. Just so we can't like spawn random mobs in that room I'm building up there. Yeah, last thing I want to do is just have a creeper spawn like right inside my own house and blow up all my shit. That's one way to describe it, yeah. Last thing I want is, well, you know, that. In the literal sense, you can say. Uh-huh. Apparently I'm still carrying some plating blocks around, not really using them right now. Do that to free up inventory space. So I'm learning something new every day. I mean, we're talking about, like, back then, like, I was about to say pronouns didn't exist, just not in the sense that they exist today. We're not talking about, like... Yeah, pronouns existed back then, back in her day, but these days... definitely not in the sense that they exist nowadays. As in nowadays, if you want it to be, it's pretty much like a large part of your identity. Me, quite frankly, I have many other things I want to be a part of my identity before my he, him pronouns. The priority of my pronouns as part of my identity is really, really low, personally. For all we know, yeah, you're probably most all likely here to watch me just play video games, do commentary, whatever I happen to feel like playing at any given moment in time, not because of my pronouns. Okay, that actually kind of looks silly from this angle. Roof looks alright from this angle. Now I'm kind of just realizing it looks a little silly from a different angle. So, which angle was it that it looks bad? Okay, I don't even really see, like, the black part of the roof from there. I see it from back here, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about this. This I'm not so sure about. I was thinking maybe it didn't look that bad. Still interesting, though, not gonna lie. Okay, these can go here. We're talking like the early 1960s though, right? I guess we're talking earlier 1960s in that sense. Tell me about it. Still hearing wandering trader noises. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Can I stop falling? How am I supposed to be able to keep falling? Yeah, I really like the look of this rooftop from this side. I don't know, if we kind of go to it from that angle, I'm like, I'm not so sure. Mainly like the black part of the roof and the red part, I'm not so sure about that. No clue why I'm still carrying a chemical tank and literally not using it for anything. But yeah, I love how we're talking about gender and they're retiring. Like these days you can, I think you... When exactly could you literally start going to university to specialize in gender studies? Don't remember exactly when you can literally go specialize in that. As soon as you can get admitted into a university, yeah, sure. Like, I'm just now, like, wondering, like, in what year did that really catch on? I'm just wondering what year that, like, actually started to be a thing. I'm gonna have to literally just go up to the roof from outside at this point. I don't know, maybe I just like make a small trapdoor on top of the roof so I can still just go enter my house through the roof. Must be some really important people funding it, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go get more concrete powder. That wandering trader's still hanging around. Like, did Ren just announce, like, they were retiring, like... Was it today or was it, like, earlier? That should be plenty more concrete powder, yeah. Some of this before I lose it. I don't know how much time I got before the blocks despawn anyway, so just so they don't have a chance to. Can't believe I'm still doing all this and I never even got around to getting depth strata on my boots yet. I still haven't even bothered with that yet. Again, I don't need to dye this a different color, I can just go to the alchemy table for it. So I can just chisel, that's how I can just get the concrete shaped exactly how I want it to be shaped. I can just chisel and bits it, pretty much. If I want it in like an exact shape, that's all I gotta really do. the roof from... Okay, I want to look at it again in such a way I can see the black part. See how it looks now. Okay then. I see. I don't know why I'm still carrying so much excess wood here, not really doing anything with it at the moment. I guess I'm just really that busy just trying to build here. Don't mind me just trying to like free up some inventory space here. Plenty of torches as it is already, we should be fine. Okay, I guess I can't chisel stair blocks, so that doesn't work. Understood. Wasn't there like a large grid snapped cube or something I could do? That's the mode. Okay, this pixel seems to be glitchy. Alright, don't mind me, just so I can see more clearly. Just so it's easier to see as I'm building. Pretty dark out otherwise. Not enough bits, you're telling me. What do you mean I'm not holding enough bits? I should be holding plenty. I greatly overestimated how many I was holding then. Something's glitching again. Alright, the roof already looks a little better that way. That was an odd block indeed. Slaver spider somewhere, apparently. Yep, you're there. Yep, you're there. There you are. Oh, and there's a creeper down here. Just so it doesn't, like, ever blow up near my stuff. Just do that. So it's not gonna blow up or anything. I don't really need these excess bits here. I'm just gonna toss... Yeah, I don't think I need them, so my gut's just telling me throw them out. Just simplify my inventory. Just seeing how the roof looks now from here. I like it a little bit more now in this state. Just a little bit in this state, I like it better. And then from here, what do I want to do? Okay, where's this spider noise coming from? Oh, I see now. Anything else I really want to do to this building for now, or do I just leave it for the time being? I think my gut's telling me just leave it for now, until I can think of something better to do on the sides of the walls here. Yeah, for now my gut is telling me just leave this. Okay, apparently you can make blood shroom planks out of these. Oh, now it seems to be working, blood shroom planks. Don't know why that wasn't working before the last time I tried it. I have no idea. Oh, so that's how you get a... interesting, a white cape. Okay, I didn't know you could have capes of other colors. I'm just apparently figuring this out now, but it's not like these capes have special perks or anything, so I'm not gonna bother. Painting. Painting.paintings.snowlandscape.title. Got a bunch of extra paintings here. Dangerzone.title. Dangerzone.author. I guess I still have to just get these paintings through, like, normal means, don't I? I guess for now I'll just craft 2 and see what happens. Select a painting. Alright, I forgot I had I installed a painting mod. So one thing I can do for starters is just pick which one I want. Oh, there's a Legend of Zelda themed one. There's Link and Navi wants us to listen. I guess I can only pick between these because that's all there's room for, right? If I don't select a painting, it just disappears, right? So I certainly have more of a selection of paintings here, that's for sure. So if I don't pick at all, the painting just disappears completely. If I don't even pick any, it's just gone for good. Interesting. That feels more like a bug than a feature. We have quite the selection here. Painting of some iron bars. Fancy. And then a bunch that weren't even in vanilla Minecraft to begin with. Seeing a lot of new ones here. I guess just to, yeah, decorate some of these otherwise bare walls. I think that would be smart. Here's Steve knocking out the skeleton. Yeah, I guess, yeah, let's have that one too. Let's have that on the wall also. Let's get that there also while we're at it. Select a painting. Is there a way to maybe import my own paintings? Do I really gotta just go with like the limited, well, I'd say a limited selection, but it's really not that limited a selection. There's still a huge selection of paintings, don't get me wrong. There's a bunch of new ones still to just fiddle around with. So which mods? Again, we're here. Paintings plus plus. Yeah, I took a painting mod. The original painting selection GUI, so it's not just random, you get to choose. Really don't know why it wasn't just like that in like the vanilla game. Add more paintings to your game. Check out the wiki for more info. This is a GitHub link. This is a GitHub. Okay, so it does allow you to add more paintings to the game. I probably have to just read some additional instructions on GitHub to go through with this. Make a resource pack with the following file structure. Okay, apparently we make a resource pack. Don't add anything that violates the Minecraft EULA, the end user license agreement. That's what I can and can't do. Give copies of Minecraft for free. Oh, of course! Of course that would be... oh, of course that's unethical. Duh. Okay, I wanted to look at the actual tutorial for the resource pack. Apparently I need to find the resource packs directory first things first. All of your painting images go into the painting folder. Okay. Use a JSON file to register your paintings. I'm gonna have to literally open up my file browser and go through it here to find this. I take it we gotta start with app data. That's where pretty much just about all my Minecraft related files I remember are anyways. So you're telling me to put an assets directory into resource packs, then into that asset folder I put paintings, then textures, and then a painting folder, just named painting all lowercase. All your images go in there. Understood, one image is one painting. Keep the image sizes in multiples of 16. And make a JSON file to register the paintings. Okay, so basically now I need to go find an image and just scale it down to fit it in. So yeah, I have to just really scale this down. If I scale it down too much, it's gonna be like blurry, but I don't believe I have a choice. Unless I literally just don't mind it not fitting in my house at all. So apparently I still have to make a JSON file, and where does that go? It's not telling me where to put the JSON file. It is not telling me where it goes. It isn't telling me anything. thing is, where does that file go? Not really telling me much here. So if I go into options, where's the resource? Ah, yes. Colorblind textures. I didn't know we had this here. Blue Skies Legacy. Incompatible with... Yeah. Made for an older version of Minecraft, which I'm not currently on. Ether item tooltips. Colorblind textures. High contrast. Classic look of Minecraft. Someone's gonna have to show me how to incorporate the paintings at this rate, because I'm not seeing how to do it. I'm not seeing this. I'm not understanding anything. Oh, I accidentally just saved and quit. I may actually just save quit for real because it is getting late and I'll probably just actually end the stream, wrap it up. And probably before I go to bed, maybe just continue to research. Oh, where are my classic sounds? I do believe that I don't believe I actually brought those over with my new computer. The classic hurt sound especially is probably what you'd all like. That's probably what all of us would actually want to have back with that classic resource pack. Oh wait, I was about to ask why the hell the energy's all gone, and then I just remembered, oh right. That's why there's no energy left. I had the digital miner running. Which... yeah, guzzles up a lot of energy still. How's our turbine doing? Has over 1 giga FE of energy in it. And this should be mostly safe to run without it just running out of coolant because we got our turbine here, feeding it back water. And of course, don't touch anything else while it's running. Especially not the pipes with the radioactive waste, and I do not break these. Wait, why can this not activate? Oh. That's why I can't run. It needs fissile fuel or it's not going to do anything. Oh, of course. So that's why I can't run. I got another polonium pellet. I'll just put it away with the rest of them for now. Just automate fissile eventually, yeah. That's a good idea. Do that eventually. Very much doable to completely automate it. Just set some time aside and never have to do it again. Unless I start a brand new world, of course that is. Eventually, yeah, I might want to start actually seriously thinking about gathering netherite. If I want the mecha suit, that is. Another big one I'm going to want to go after is this mecha tool. Okay, this lithium just has to be in gas form, and then I can have Okay, I'll also need a chemical crystallizer to go through with it, too. It is getting late, so... I mean, I think I'm just gonna spend a little bit of time figuring out how you put, like, a custom painting resource pack together, but not on stream.